She knows you can't fake the real thing. Pure new wool with the wool mark. There's nothing like it. Soft, friendly, super, unmixed with any other fiber, quality controlled internationally. The wool mark means pure new wool. The real thing.
The SO sign means happy motoring. The SO sign means happy motoring. The SO sign means happy motoring. Call it the SO sign.
For SO Extra, SO Extra.
Oh, the SO sign mean happy motoring. The SO sign mean happy motoring. The SO sign mean happy motoring. Call that the SO sign, man.
For SO Extra, SO Extra.
For the SO sign mean happy motoring, SO sign mean happy motoring, SO sign mean very happy motoring, call it the SO sign.
For SO Extra, SO Extra.
Cause the SO sign means happy motoring, the SO sign means happy motoring, the SO sign means happy motoring, call it the SO sign, alright?
For SO Extra, SO Extra. Call it the SO sign. For SO Extra, Extra, Extra.
Yes, Fred, a very fine policy. Or are you only half covered? How about your new piano? Your new table? Your new fridge? Oh, Fred, you've forgotten to increase your policy.
Oh, what a nightmare. But half a minute. I am underinsured, but not for long. Get the full strength of the insurance companies around you.
The Railbrook Shed.
I see you've had a change round then. I like your curtains. He's new, isn't he?
Fairly new. We opened a bank account the other day and they gave us one free. It's what they call a bank manager.
Good afternoon.
Oh, yes. Goes well with the wallpaper.
Mind you, he's more what I'd call useful than ornamental.
How's that?
Well, any time you want any advice about money matters, getting a mortgage, anything like that, he gives it to you.
Oh, I'd like one of those.
Well, all you have to do is open a bank account.
I'll ask our dad about that when I get home. There's only one thing, though.
What's that?
No, it doesn't matter. I was going to change the wallpaper anyway.
You get more than a checkbook when you open a bank account.
Want some tea?
Captain Birdseye! Captain Birdseye!
Yes, Mums. It's bird's eye fish fingers they come a-running for. Whole cuts of sea fresh cod in a crunchy batter. So give 'em bird's eye fish fingers. Ahoy there, mates! Anyone partial to bird's eye fish fingers?
Captain Birdseye!
Help yourselves, me hearties, while I have a word with your mum. Captain Birdseye's the name. I like to sail over just to see those faces when they're a-tucking into bird's eye fish fingers. Only whole cuts of sea fresh cod. And only bird's eye make a batter as crunchy as that. So take a tip from Captain Birdseye. Give 'em bird's eye fish fingers.
Hey, do you wash tea towels? Most times I don't. I just soak them clean in Bartex. No rubbing or scrubbing, mind. Bartex has biological action, you know. So sometimes, with things like these, they don't need washing at all. And always, just soaking in Bartex brings out stains like egg, milk, gravy, perspiration marks and blood stains. Biotex soaks stains away, loosens dirt. It makes soaking do the mucky work and sometimes even all the work. It's bio-marvellous.
A dirty great elephant made of blue serge challenges a great new cleaner made by Hoover. The Conquest.
It reaches 11 feet up with double stretch hose, magics away fluff and stubborn hairs with its brilliant new turbo brush. Carpets, floors, stairs, upholstery, the Hoover Conquest tackles anything. Even a blue serge elephant. See one tomorrow.
I'm going to dial my babies in Dartmoor. If I dial now, I can have a 3-minute natter for a bob. It costs so little to keep in touch. There's Seymour, he's been in Parker's for years, and little Vernon, he's at the Scrubs. Still, they're only a phone call away from their mum.
It's so cheap to phone your friends, after 6 and at weekends.
Oh, I do love to keep in touch. They're all such good boys.
Dial a friend, now.
Flying attack squadrons off his carrier deck. Landing a helicopter strike force. Counting down to blast off for the moon. To a boy and his Meccano, all things are possible. A boy and his Meccano is a boy living in a man's world. For his hands can work wonders of real engineering, make hundreds of rugged working models. And for younger brothers, new plastic Meccano. Big pieces for little hands. Now you can start being an engineer even younger. A boy and his Meccano turns a boy's world into a man's world. Meccano, for your boy.
There's just one thing to remember about the world's most wanted pens. There's just one thing to remember about the world's most wanted pens. There's just one thing to remember about the world's most wanted pens. Just remember the name. Oh.
We'll drink a drink a drink to make you think of what is pale. The greatest ever ale, so there's no need for medicinal compound. Now we've discovered what is pale. We'll drink a drink to make you think of what is pale. The greatest ale.
Can't make omelette without breaking eggs. Eggs are cheap enough now, so be generous. Myself, I'm using 48. Of course, Aunt Pet doesn't know yet, but I'm sure she'll be pleased. Break eggs, save money. Break eggs, save money.
It's tingling fresh. It's fresh as ice. It's Gibbs SR toothpaste, the tingling fresh toothpaste that does your gums good too. The tingle you get when you brush with SR is much more than a nice taste. It's a tingle of health. It tells you something very important, that you're doing your gums good and toughening them to resist infection. And as this chart shows, gum infection is the cause of more tooth losses than decay itself. The tingle in SR comes from sodium ricinoleate, a substance which both dental research and years of use in dental practice have shown to be good for the gums. So, to keep your teeth white as snow, your gums really healthy, and your breath really fresh, see your dentist regularly and brush with SR, the tingling fresh toothpaste for teeth and gums. Gibbs SR.
Go to work on an egg. Eggs for breakfast.
When I agreed to do an egg commercial, I didn't realize what it involved. Eggs is cheap.
Eggs are easy.
They've been round here. They've taken over.
Eggs are full of protein.
I've sold me soul. I've been bought. Well,
nasty. Mind you, I like eggs. What was it they wanted me to say about them? They wrote it down somewhere. Oh, never mind. I'll think of it when I'm having my eggs.
Happiness is egg-shaped.
Yeah, that's it.
No, I have not joined the Royal Navy. I merely have a burst pipe in my attic. I rang the plumber. He said he'd be round as soon as he'd finished his breakfast. That was 2 hours ago. So what he's having for his breakfast, I do not know.
Eggs, he'll be having eggs, the same as everyone else.
Of course. He can't be having them boiled or fried. That'd be too quick. He's probably having them made up into a soufflé surprise.
There's hundreds of different ways of doing eggs.
Are there? Well, he must be trying a lot. I can see him standing there in his boiler suit. The only plumber with a certificate from the Cordon Bleu.
Variety is egg-shaped.
And so is your umbrella. Hold it over me while I eat me eggs.
Eggs is versatile. You can do anything with eggs.
Well, try using a couple of them to block up that pipe. Oh, my soldiers are soggy. Yes, I know eggs are good for you. When I come to Paris, I like a change. I always take the continental breakfast myself. The coffee and the rolls. Just look at those two over there. You can tell they're English. 3 fried eggs apiece. I don't know why they bother to come to Paris. They might as well get a Frinton. English?
Non, monsieur, ils sont français. They're French.
French? They can't be. The French don't eat eggs for breakfast.
Mais bien sûr, monsieur. Lots of French people eat eggs for breakfast.
Do they? Well, in that case, I'll have some too. 3 fried ones. 3. Avec le petit lion. With the little lion. All this week I've been starving myself and I could have had a decent breakfast.
You see, monsieur, holidays are egg-shaped.
Yes, but you're not, are you? So much for the saucy French waitress. Ah, well, vive les œufs.
There's a saying among actresses that if you're asked to make a luxe film, you're really a star. That's why I'm so pleased to have been chosen to introduce you to New Luxe. Everything about New Luxe is marvelous and absolutely new. It's got a new wrapper, see? And a great new perfume. But I think it's the new lather that's the most fantastic thing about New Luxe. It's so rich and silky. Feels more like an expensive beauty cream. And it looks after my skin like one, leaving it wonderfully soft and smooth. Come nearer. Who's afraid of close-ups when you use New Luxe? Try New Luxe yourself. You'll love the perfect care it gives your skin.
This is a name you know, Frigidaire. Frigidaire. Famous for craftsmanship, quality, design, service. Frigidaire, now ready, after research, testing, check and counter-check to deliver to you the latest, the greatest washing machine you've ever seen.
Made with Frigidaire Flair and Frigidaire Care. A washing action that gets your clothes as clean as they can be. A spin dryer that spins your wash as dry as you need it. With Frigidaire styling that's a delight to see.
The new Frigidaire washing machine at your dealers now. Go and see it.
Thank goodness for Shipham's pastes. You can trust Shipham's pastes for goodness. Everyone in the family has a few special favorites, and there's variety enough to please them all. Chicken and ham, turkey and tongue, duck, lobster, salmon and shrimp, and so many more. You only have to visit their spotless kitchens to know exactly why it is that Shipham's is so good to have around the house. Down in Chichester, Shipham's always welcome visitors. So go along any time and see for yourself the goodness that makes Shipham's so right for the children's tea. And you can count on Shipham's to provide good, honest sandwiches for family lunch tins. When you're getting things ready for a hungry crowd at the weekend, or whenever people drop in unexpectedly, it's hard to see how you could do without Shipham's pastes. Yes, thank goodness for Shipham's pastes. Keep lots of Shipham's on hand and let your family enjoy as much as they want of the goodness in Shipham's meat and fish pastes.
Soft, strong, pops up too. Kleenex tissues are made for you.
When you start to sniff and sneeze, Kleenexers with speed and ease.
Soft, strong, pops up too. Kleenex tissues are best for you.
Nowadays, tissues are replacing handkerchiefs, especially for colds. But many tissues are not soft enough. They still cause sore noses. Kleenex never cause sore noses because Kleenex tissues are so soft, the softest you can buy. And if you want a man-sized tissue, Kleenex for men are the biggest you can buy. And you know about this. Kleenex are the only tissues that come in a pop-up box. See? No fumbling, no waste. Wonderful, soft Kleenex. The best tissues you can buy.
Soft, strong, pops up too. Kleenex tissues are best for you.
New for 1961, the Ice Diamond Refrigerator by Hot Point.
So that's it.
Like it?
Good lines. Is this the one with all the features?
The Ice Diamond.
All right, show me.
Well, it's on special rollers for easy moving. And you can have it built in at eye level or here under a working surface. And you can choose right or left-hand opening doors.
What's inside?
Sparkling new colour scheme and lots of space.
Well, fill it up. Anything else?
Big, tough stainless steel freezer. And you know it keeps frozen foods for up to a month. There's a full-width salad bin, too.
Quite a refrigerator. What was the name?
Ice Diamond. Hot Point make it.
I'll get you one sometime.
Not sometime, darling. I want my Ice Diamond now.
It's the refrigerator that outsparkles them all. The new Hot Point Ice Diamond for 1961.
Never, never go, never go without a capstan. Never, never go without a capstan. Never, never go without a capstan. Wherever you go, never go without a capstan.
Perhaps it had been a mistake to come back to the same place. All I could think about was her and our last meeting. And then suddenly, there she was. Or was I dreaming? She left her basket behind, which was like her. It was wonderful to see her again. Dusk, we went to a point where we could see right across the bay. And we smoked our players together as the moon rose.
Flake. Cadbury's Flake. Cadbury's Flake. 6pence worth of heaven.
Take us across, missus. Oh, go on. How's your new job? Fine, but for this white coat I have to wear. White. Fat chance of getting it white with all the soot around here.
Ah, shame. Never mind, I've got just the thing for off-white wardens.
New Oxidol?
It's got a special new bleach, see?
How will that help, then?
Help? You can't get things white round here without Oxidol's bleach.
Happen I'll buy some for my next wash.
Happen you won't. You have that, and use it.
Mrs. Blunt, you're a marvel. You were right about new Oxidol. I've never had such a white wash.
Here, let's see how your white coat looks. Hey, it's smashing. Ooh, here, stop the traffic. Hey, you're in a top hat and you're a snowman.
Get new Power Plus Oxidol for the whiteness only bleach can give. Mrs. Flash is coming your way.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Flash, and this is my special house on wheels. I'm coming your way with exciting cash prizes and these wonderful free Flash sponge mops. All around your town, you'll be seeing the special Mrs. Flash vans. We'll be visiting hundreds of streets in this area during the next few weeks, calling on housewives everywhere. So if you can show us a large packet of Flash and answer a simple question correctly, we'll give you £2 and a free Flash sponge mop. And if you have 2 large packets or a giant packet of Flash and answer the question correctly, you'll get £10 and a free sponge mop. So be ready if I call on you. Make sure you have some Flash in the house because it could win you an exciting prize. And remember, Flash cuts cleaning time in half.
Buy Flash now, for Mrs. Flash is coming your way.
Hold that glow there, girl, with Alberto VO5 hairspray. Vitrol makes it crystal clear. Your mirror proves it's crystal clear. Can't even see it. What happens with some other sprays? Look, they're filmy. Dull the mirror, dull your hair. But VO5 sprays crystal clear. Natural gloss shines through. Alberto VO5 hairspray. Regular and hard to hold. Both crystal clear.
Nice to see you.
Oh, we brought back your table napkins, Grandma.
Oh, thanks. Put them in that drawer, Leslie.
Certainly, Grandma. What, with these grey ones?
Grey? Young man, well, they do seem whiter. How do you do it?
Fairy snow, Grandma.
Fairy snow. Is it any good?
I'll say it is.
Yes, Grandma.
Did I ask you, Leslie?
No, Grandma.
We girls don't need your help.
Nevertheless, Grandma did try fairy snow in her Rolls Rapide. She couldn't help noticing its rich lather. This powerful lather penetrates every fibre of the wash. Forces grey out, forces white in. Next time we popped round.
Your napkins are really white now, Grandma.
Of course. I use fairy snow in my rolls. You should try it yourself.
Grandma, we
Grandma...
Don't argue with me, Leslie. Try fairy snow.
Rolls recommend fairy snow because fairy snow forces grey out, forces white in.